They ought to be ashamed, and they are. They don't want to have to stand up in front of Hoosiers and say, yeah.
They're shouting, shame, shame, shame. Thanks for joining us tonight at 5. Felicia's off, Dustin's in. Indiana Democrats are getting help from former South Bend Mayor and U.S. Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg in the fight against redistricting in Indiana.
As you saw right there, they showed up at the Statehouse today rallying against redrawing Indiana's congressional maps. Our Jenna Webster was there. She explains why one lawmaker, at least, is now feeling more hopeful.
Well, just 2 days ago, Governor Mike Braun said he would only call a special session if he knew it would be successful. And now Democrats are hoping to take advantage of that statement and trying to influence Republican lawmakers who might still be on the fence about redrawing the maps. More than an hour before the rally even started, the Statehouse rotunda was filled.
I would like to hear a plan, a strong and well thought out plan for how they're going to protect democracy.
I worry that we will lose our voice even less than what is already present.
Welcome to the People's House.
In front of a crowd on all 3 floors, Indiana Democrats characterized the move to redraw the maps as cheating and voter suppression.
We will not go silently.
They want the outcome of the election to be decided before you even get to go vote.
Former South Bend Mayor and Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg calling 9 Republican seats a power grab by the Trump administration.
Some people say this is a divisive issue. I think this is a unifying issue because voters don't want to be cut out of this political process.
We have to let people know what's happening so that they will speak up and have a voice and hopefully come out and vote.
Democrats pose it as a moral question for lawmakers.
We have about 40 to 60%, 40% Dems, 60% Rs in the last 2 presidential cycles. This would create a state that's much more extreme, and Hoosiers aren't extreme.
Governor Braun says he wants a special session to be a decision lawmakers come to on their own.
A lot of them haven't quite committed to doing the deed, and that's where we come in.
It's the point of this rally.
They don't want to do what they're being asked to do.
State Representative Ed Delaney claims some Republicans don't want a special session, and they need to hear from Hoosiers who don't want it either. He now believes the odds are moving against a special session.
They would have rushed in and done it in a day if they had their ducks in a row and if they thought it was popular. So I think the chances of stopping it are better, far from guaranteed. They've got the whip hand, they got the power, but I feel better than I did a few days ago.
And this crowd has no problem letting lawmakers know they're against the idea.
The whole idea of this gerrymander is to make sure your voice doesn't count. Are you ready to prove them wrong?
Governor Braun says if he calls a special session, it could happen anytime between November and the beginning of January. At the Statehouse, Jenna Webster, 13 News.
Now, earlier this week, Governor Braun said on Fort Wayne radio station WOWO, quote, "If we try to drag our feet as a state on it, probably will have consequences of not working with the Trump administration as tightly as we should." He later told our NBC affiliate there in Fort Wayne that he was suggesting that the state could miss out on benefits from the federal government, specifically the Department of Agriculture.